Hi, I'm Keith Logan, the Executive Director of Trinity HOPE, the ministry that feeds children in Christian schools throughout the country of Haiti. We certainly are living in very unprecedented times, and Haiti is no exception. This year has been rather difficult for the children in Haiti and for their families. As this school year comes to an end, I wanted to give you a little bit of a recap of what we have been doing and what we will continue to do into the future. This year started somewhat normally in September, as it does every school year, but by October things had changed quickly, and due to tremendous political unrest, people started demonstrating in the streets to protest the government. That lasted in October, November, most of December, and into January. Many of the schools were closed and the children could not go to school. January and February was somewhat normal, but then by the end of March, COVID-19 had hit in a big way, and all of the schools were closed in the entire country starting in March 20th and has continued that way through the rest of this year. The board of Trinity HOPE got together and we all decided, as the body of Christ, we could not just stand by and watch all of that happen and not do something about it. So at that point, starting in April, we redirected the funds that would normally have been used to feed the children in the schools and said that we would use those funds to purchase and provide uncooked raw food to the children and their families that they could take home and use however they needed to. So a child that went to school for 20 days would normally receive 20 meals at school every day. Instead, we gave them that same amount of food and allowed them to take it home and use it again how they needed to. We did that in April, May, and continued to do that here into June. COVID-19 is certainly still a big issue in Haiti. In fact, I think it may be getting worse now as time continues. The statistics that are released shows only a portion of the problem. Officially, they are saying that there's only a little over 5,000 cases that have been confirmed. My belief is that the actual number was probably close to 10 times that number. One of the biggest challenges they are facing is that the medical system, the hospitals, the doctors, the nurses, do not have the facilities or the expertise to be able to tackle a pandemic like this in their country. Many of the hospitals, we are told firsthand by our own feeding program directors, are turning people away as they arrive with the disease, refusing to allow them to enter the hospital and be treated because the hospitals do not have the personal protection equipment or the facilities or the expertise to really be able to treat the patients as they should. So this year has been a challenge for us, but God has continued to provide throughout the entire process. We have been blessed greatly to be able to make a big difference to the children during this pandemic. Through these emergency relief efforts, we have provided over 1.7 meals to the children and to their families. We sent over $375,000 to purchase rice, beans, and oil for these children. That money allowed us to provide over 700,000 pounds of rice and beans. As this new school year approaches, we believe that it will start on time in September. If that changes, then we'll make adjustments as we need to. But we are so looking forward to being able to see the kids return to school and start to receive an education, continue to hear about the gospel of Jesus Christ, and to continue to receive a nutritious meal each day at school. At this point, I'd like to leave you with 3 thoughts. 1, I want to thank you. I believe that Trinity HOPE has the absolute best donor base of any nonprofit I'm aware of. The loyalty, dedication, and continued financial support that you provide allows us to serve God and the children of Haiti. Thank you for all you do. Second, I would like to ask you to continue to pray. Pray for the ministry of Trinity HOPE so we understand God's calling and have discernment to understand exactly what He would like us to do. Pray for the children of Haiti and their families. Ask God to continue to protect them and watch over them. And pray that this pandemic creates a revival in Haiti and throughout the world to bring others closer to Jesus Christ. And lastly, if you know of someone that may be interested in the work we are doing, please share this video with them. Point them to our website, trinityhope.org, so they can learn more about the work we are doing and prayerfully get involved. Thank you for everything you have done. We look forward to serving God alongside you in the future, and God's blessings to each of you.